I'm alive, so it's time to die. I'm front line when it's time to ride, yeah. And if you try to hurt me, you're mine. We gon' make a new life, yeah. I'm alive, so it's time to die. I'm front line when it's time to ride. And if you try to hurt me, you're mine. We gon' make a new life.
Peace and blessings. This is Sonny Brown from the News Flash Network. How's everybody doing out there? I pray that you and your family are in the best of health and spirits. I'm on here today. I wanted to speak to y'all about some important things happening out in Texas. Texas right now, like the entire Midwest, has been a series of back-to-back winter storms, snowstorms that have been passing through from the Midwest, from the West to the Midwest, making their way to the Northeast. I'm in New York City. I'm in Brooklyn, New York right now. We're getting the last of some flurries right now. It's been snowing for the past couple of days here. So today's Friday, yesterday was Thursday. They saying everything should be cleared up by later tonight, tomorrow. We got a few inches. You know what I mean? We sitting on over 18 inches of snow here from our storms for the month. Now, these other places out west, Midwest, they not accustomed to getting snow like this. Like this, I've been dealing with stuff like this my whole life growing up here in New York City. And anytime that it's not like that during the winter, it doesn't even seem right. It doesn't even seem regular. So this is even, you know, I like the snow. And for those of us that, you know, still could manage through it without it causing too much of a problem in our life, whether travel, living, food, shelter, and situations like that. As long as it ain't affecting anything like that, it's all right with me. But however, once again, they under heavy pressure in Florida and, in Texas, and they in dire need of all types of resources and help right now. I mean, for basically what goes on, to my understanding, from the East Coast to the West Coast, there's two separate power companies that handle the power, or power entities that handle power for the West Coast of the nation as well as the East Coast. Now, Texas, where they at, which puts them in a very shaky situation. They control their own power out there in Texas, to my understanding. And for some years, that system allegedly has been under some great strain and been getting taxed already. And this right here was the straw that broke the camel's back. This right here was the last piece, the final piece in the puzzle to make that whole situation crumble. So at the top of the storm, when it hit out there in Texas, I believe over 2 million people was out of power. Now, of course, when you get the power situation, and now also they're out of power. It's in the middle of a snowstorm, and the temperature is in the 20s, feeling like it's in the teens out there. And these people not accustomed to that. So now the power goes. If you don't have a generator, you're in a bad situation. Even if you do got a generator, now we're talking about still you don't have power being provided to your entire home. You got to heat up portions to try to keep part of it right. Not to mention the temperature is below freezing. 32 degrees is at 32 degrees, water freezes. Anything below that, and you're dealing with an ice situation. When water freezes, it expands. So now I just found out also, you know, homeowners or any place that has water going through the pipes, if that water is not left on so that it's constantly in motion, then that water is going to freeze. And once that water freezes, it's going to cause the pipes to burst. So we got a lot of situations like that. It's a lot of people out there getting hurt. Over 34 people have died during the course of these storms for various different reasons. I'm going to get into some of the specifics and some of the particular details. I'm going off memory and off my mind right now. Big up to everybody that got family out there. I pray that everybody is staying connected and everybody's okay. I'm not just saying that. My daughter is out there. My grandbaby's out there in Texas. And so I haven't been able to get in contact with her. I'm just praying that everything's okay with them and the family. Now, like I said, at the start of this, over 2 million people was out of power. Since then, they've been able to get the power back to a lot of people in a lot of places, but right now it's still over 200,000 people without power. All right, now that's one situation that got to be dealt with. At the same time, it's a lot of it's places that some people could go to, and like they got cooling centers in the summer, they got heating centers in the winter. Some of that's going on, and then some people finding relief in places like that. But even a lot of those places and some of the hotels that people looking to find relief from, they going through the same situations. They also got a serious dire problem and situation with the drinking water. I'm finding out now that the drinking water has been seriously contaminated. It's not safe to drink the water. Do not drink the water. We're going to get into that a little later on after I share y'all some of these details. Let y'all know exactly what's going on out there. Now, as I was stating, it's still over 200,000 people without power. In Texas, it remains in the frigid grip of winter storms. As of Wednesday, fresh Arctic blast had deepened the electricity supply crisis and forced millions to endure days without power and heat. I was just seeing some reports of some people who watched the temperature drop to below 30 degrees inside their own home. There's people out there, thankfully a few people got things like generators, heaters, space heaters that's not doing much, but it's providing a little bit of relief, and fireplaces. But then how many people in typical rural urban situations keep firewood at the house? A lot of times we deal with that when it's a special occasion. Valentine's Day just passed, somebody might have threw up the fire then, but most of the places with fireplaces, they don't depend on the fireplaces. The heat, they also got central heating. Now, a lot of pipes froze and burst across the states, and warming centers that had open had lost power. On Wednesday, they also faced some onslaught of sleet. Pipes must have burst in somebody's house. The National Weather Service was still on, and power was, when the power came back on, it could be the ceiling fan came back on over the past week. Every blade on the ceiling around Dallas, Fort Worth, and some spots in Texas were expected to pick up more than a quarter inch of snow as the new storm moved through, making road travel extremely hazardous. Also, I had seen some place where it was like over 50 cars and trucks and vehicles had been involved in a smash up on a highway on the interstate moving around. If you're not an essential worker, you shouldn't be out on the street in a vehicle. I can't make y'all understand how important that is right there. Is the more people out there, the less work could get done in regards to people, the people that actually clean up the roads, clean up the streets. Not to mention you putting yourself in harm's way. Something happened to you, so now they got to worry about you now, as well as all of the other things that's going on. 911, emergency medical services have been overrun. On top of the fact that we already dealing with the pandemic, COVID-19, and situations like that, you can imagine. So just make things easier on yourself and easier on everybody else that's out there attempting to help people who really need it. Don't make yourself one of the people that need it when you don't have to be. Now, on Wednesday afternoon, the Governor Greg Abbott signed an executive order directing natural gas providers to halt all shipments of gas outside the state, ordering them to instead direct those sales to Texas power generators. During a news conference, Mr. Abbott said that there remained a lack of power within the electrical grid and that there were problems getting natural gas and renewable energy generators back online. He did not provide a clear timeline on when the power grid would be fully restored. Every source of power Texas has been compromised, Mr. Abbott said, from coal and renewable energy to nuclear power. Compromise. So that, you know what I mean, that's a broad word. That could mean that it's compromised and nobody can get access to it, or it's compromised and no longer usable, or compromised and could possibly, become a threat later. We're talking nuclear power. We got to keep an eye on what's going on out there. Now, as I stated, it's been back-to-back storms that have been coming through from the West Coast to the Midwest to the Northeast. Back-to-back storms, and they're in the midst of trying to recover from what's going on right now. Even here last night, it snowed all day, and then it was a mist that fell, a mist and a light rain that fell all night before it switched back over to snow earlier today. So even the snow that's out there, there's a layer of ice under that. Now, it's just like in the fairy tales when you got the house built out of hay, the house built out of straw, the house built out of bricks. I'm in a situation like that. God bless, we good right now, and our house is built out of bricks, and we don't rely on power lines providing us with power. Our power lines is underground. They could be affected like anything else, but when your power lines is overhead and you get that ice building up on those power lines, you got a serious problem that could develop and has developed for a lot of people. And they're dealing with that. We watching this right now. You know what I mean? Let me see what else I could touch on before I switch off, because I definitely want to get at y'all about this water story. That was really the motivation behind this. Like, I know a lot of y'all hearing about this. I don't know if y'all know how serious the situation is. You know what I mean? I know, trust me, next week, it's states of emergency being declared now, but next week is when you're going to be hearing about it, or when you're going to finally get it on your radar, because, a lot of times when it ain't all bad for us, we might not be paying attention to what's going on around the world with somebody else. But all of these people out there all over the world, all over the nation, these are our brothers and sisters. And like I told you, I got family out there on the ground.
Driving into the Dorchester neighborhood of Waxahachie, you might as well be in Fargo, North Dakota. Roads and yards still covered in ice and snow. Upwards of 200 homes without power since Sunday. And since Sunday on Bent Creek Court, no answers when this will all end.
This situation, in our opinion, is just unacceptable. And there's no communication, no feedback, and we're just sitting here trying to stay warm.
We are getting no answers, no how, no way. And if it's going to be another week, everybody is going to lose everything they have.
Water is the other lingering and escaping problem. The city of Dallas with 3 times as many calls for service for water main breaks like this one in the Oak Lawn neighborhood. At the Mosaic Apartments in Uptown Dallas, too much frozen water. A broken water pipe in the parking garage and a car now completely encased in ice. In Fort Worth, a large section of West Montgomery Street put under a boil water advisory. At least 212 confirmed water main breaks citywide, with an estimated 200 more to investigate. Some good news from Crum in far north Denton County.
This is going to end up killing my husband.
That phone call yesterday from Shirley Huddleston, her husband on oxygen, needing to stay warm in their car in the driveway. Today, they finally have power.
We have all kinds of power right now. I mean, we're warm. It's just so distraught because I really thought I was going to lose my husband.
We're worried a little bit.
Back in Waxahachie, where they are still waiting for power, there is a prayer post where people can leave messages for the help they need most.
It's mentally and physically exhausting.
Relief from that exhaustion in the form of electricity and heat is all anyone is praying for here now. In Waxahachie, I'm Kevin Reese.
Now, I wanted to get into this water thing. Now, you know, FEMA is already involved in this situation. It's been declared a federal situation, and they're sending generators, blankets, and other relief to Texas. That's great. The Federal Emergency Management Agency has sent generators and other relief supplies to Texas as the state continued to grapple with power outages and dangerous travel conditions stemming from the winter storm, officials said. The agency provided 60 generators to help the state power critical infrastructure, in addition to blankets, bottled water, and meals, a FEMA spokeswoman said. FEMA will also provide the state with diesel fuel to ensure the continued availability of backup power. Jen Psaki, the White House press secretary, said at a briefing on Wednesday the agency provided blankets and water at Texas' request. It's a little more the same, a little redundant. The long-term care facilities in Texas are struggling with outages as well. Now, long-term care facilities, that's like your rehab centers, your nursing homes, and things like that, where our loved ones is at as well. Now, something that we do here all the time, no matter what it is, rain, sleet, snow, hail, whatever the emergency weather situation is that's being tossed at us by Mother Nature, you know what I mean, or even the pandemic situations, you know what I mean, rule numero uno, rule numero uno, after making sure you and your family is good, making sure your neighbors, family, and friends that are elderly, senior citizens, have mobility issues, can't get around, wheelchairs, walkers, is to make sure that they are right. You and the family good, now we got to make sure everybody else is good. All right, so make sure that y'all not forgetting that there's other people out there in and around you, right next door to you. The lady that you normally see, that you ain't been seeing, and you know she had a hard time getting around, or the elderly man, we got to check up on them right now. All right, they talking about something else. We'll give y'all some of this other information. Now, that information was coming from the Times. I'm going to give y'all some of this info that's coming from CBS in regards to the drinking water shortage. Now, what happened was I was on Facebook. No, I wasn't even on Facebook. Somebody forwarded a message from somebody out in Texas that was going through what we're talking about with this water situation. And, you know, they dealing with, this is so crazy. I'm having trouble even putting this together to give it to y'all, because I want to give y'all the meat of it, but I'm trying to set it up right. So basically, the number of people in Texas without running drinkable water, it dwarfed the number of homes and businesses without power Friday morning, as the state continued to struggle to recover from the storm that paralyzed it with a blanket of snow, ice, and frigid temperatures. Some 12 million people were under boil water notices. 12 million people in the state of Texas were under boil water notices. 12 million people. Do not drink the water. Do not drink the water. Don't bathe in the water. Don't wash your dishes in the water. Do not drink the water. Man, it's so serious. They even giving tips up here about what you could do with the snow. There's people out there gathering the snow to use the snow for drinking water, wash water, whatever they need water for. They're using the snow to get the water, because the water coming out the tap, the water out the faucet, out the city's water supply has been compromised. Now, they say compromised somewhere else. That's because they don't want to say the ugly words like contaminated. Contaminated. It don't even strike you as hard as when you simplify it even further. Or the water is contaminated. It's contaminated. Contaminated with what? When you say, yo, B, because you already know, man. Growing up in the hood, you know, like I know, it might be some creepy crawlers around the crib. You know what I mean? We don't all have them. You sit your drink down and you mess around and you ain't paying attention, you might be drinking one of them creepy crawlers. So what we do, we always looking in the cup. Anything, you know what I mean? You pull your dish out the drainer, you rinse it off. Anything could be anywhere. Just like your canned goods from the store. Before you use it at the house, you rinse it off because you don't know what was going on. Same situation with this water. It's contaminated, but with what? They don't know what's in it. If you say something like, yo, it's something in the water that sets off the red flag, layman terms, the everyday man, the everyday woman, they understand that, yo, don't drink it. It's something in it. Something, and we don't know what it could, well, it ain't good for you. So in this water, the people they found that they had an issue with the water, and they going through the water in the house, and they can actually see stuff in the water. I'm gonna show y'all that video. Y'all gotta check this out, man. 1 second. I'm gonna just give y'all a little bit more of this, and then I'll get y'all to the video. Now, like I said, 12 million people under boil water notices. The Texas Commission of Environmental Quality said, and while Texas grid operators said the system was back to normal Friday morning, approximately 180,000 utility customers were still suffering from outages, according to Power Outage US, down from a peak of some 4 million. In many homes, taps were dry. Finding bottled water was nearly impossible. Some people resorted to boiling snow. Houston, the nation's fourth largest city, opened 11 sites Thursday to help give away water. At least 34 deaths were attributed to the storm across the South, 20 of them in Texas. The winter weather also created a political storm. Texas Senator Ted Cruz was severely criticized for flying to Cancun with his family this week while his constituents suffered in record low temperatures. Ted Cruz, you need to get slapped for that. Ted Cruz, you need to get a hard check for that. You know what I mean? Ted Cruz, you need to get the stiff arm to the face mask for that. What are you doing, B? The whole nation, almost 99% of the nation, 95% of the nation was without power at the start. At least that, if not more, was out of clean drinking water, fresh drinking water, water to live. You need water to live. You jumped on a plane and went to Cancun and then try to say, because I seen this on the news earlier, then the guy's trying to say he didn't understand the depths of it, he was wrong, and he canceled he shortened his stay, didn't stay the full length of the trip, got an early flight back because of what was going on. Well, B, you shouldn't have left. Now, you here for the people, chosen by the people to serve the people. Right now, the people need service. That's what you've done. Guarantee you're going to be in the sling for that. The people need to make you pay for that. And when I say that, I ain't talking about storming the Capitol. He need to get out of there ASAP. Resignation, his resignation, as soon as this is done, as soon as this mess is cleaned up, he need to be out of there. You on borrowed time, Ted Cruz. Let me see how fast they switch. Yeah, they already getting back to the electric. Now, yo, babe, this shit is so serious, babe. Federal officials worried about people staying warm. The acting head of Federal Emergency Management Agency said he's worried about people staying warm in Texas with sub-freezing temperatures expected Friday night. That's today. That's now. That's tonight. It's already ice cold. But you know, like I know, this is the warmest part of it. We can't see the sun, but it's out. And when it starts getting dark, the temperature going to start dropping. With sub-freezing temperatures expected Friday night, Acting Administrator Bob Finn urged people to go to shelters or warming stations if they still don't have heat. If you're cold, don't stay in your house. Go to one of the warming stations, Fenton said on CBS. Finn said his agency was in the state providing supplies like blankets, fuel, meals, and water. Fenton encouraged people whose property was damaged in the severe weather to go through their insurance provider first before seeking assistance from the federal government. Texans could also receive assistance from the government if President Biden issues a major disaster declaration for the state. I believe he already did that. Now, the way they got the electric situation and utility situation set up out there is something else. We ain't even gonna get into that. I'm not gonna get into that right there. We could. We'll put this down right now. The focus here, right now, is what's going on out there between there being no power, all of the damages to people's homes, and number one on that, I can't even say number one, it's all of them is as important as the other. All of those things right here, right now, at this time. Now, if it was summertime and they didn't have power, wouldn't be too big of a deal. But this is the dead of winter, and this is one of the most brutal winters that we have seen in years. Not to mention, they don't even normally see it like this there. You know what I mean? I can't even tell you the amount of stuff I got stashed in and around the house for when the weather goes left and the weather goes bad, all kind of layers, this, that, and the third, just because, like I said, I grew up like that. We've been there before, man. I've been wearing long johns. If y'all know what that is, that's like long underwear, the stuff you see in the old movies, under your clothes, next layer of clothes, under your clothes. Even if you ain't had the long johns, you, like I said, whole another outfit under your outfit. But we've been doing that since I was young because it gets cold in New York City. We up north. I'm not far up north, Buffalo and Rochester, where even to them, like, this is light to them because they in the mountains and they're accustomed to it being sub-zero. Now, this is dire. We're gonna get into this water situation. Basically, what's happening is I was on Messenger. I got sent a message, and these people, a family out there, they're going through it, no power, and they're in a house and they doing whatever. I mean, they might have had power, but they definitely couldn't drink the water. I don't know how it is that they found out. Maybe they heard it on the news there, so maybe they saw it themselves. I didn't get into all of that, but one way or another, they realized that the water is contaminated to the point that they could see what's in the water themselves. It's on the video. And it wasn't like we all had our water turn brown before, turn yellow before, and how you gotta run the water till it get clear. No, this ain't that. Don't run the water and then drink it. You need the water to run so the pipes don't freeze and bust and destroy your property, but don't let it run to think that it's good later. Do not drink the water in Texas. I would probably never drink the water again because who's to say that it's going to be right when they say that it's right? Anyway, these people show on the video. They show on the video a cup of water, and for a second, I'm just staring at the water like, what's in the water? I don't see nothing. And I guess the angle wasn't right. You know how certain things is, certain things you can't see if the angle's not right. They must have realized it too. And they found the right angle. And when they found that angle, you could see hundreds, thousands of organisms. I don't know what it was. Thousands of very small things that were alive, moving in and around the water. Who knows how many people might have drank this already? I can't stress this enough. If you're in Texas, do not drink the water. I repeat, do not drink the water. You need all your water coming from the bottle. Even that water, don't wash in it. Don't bathe in it. Listen, I can't answer the questions as to where you go and what you do to do all of the things that you need to do with water. But don't take no chances. Just like in the movies and the TV shows. And they be like, yo, don't do it, man. It's that third, and somebody gives in. Don't you give in. Don't do it. This ain't the time. This ain't that. I don't know what's in that water, what it could do to you. You don't know. We don't know. No one knows. And of course, they're not gonna be talking about this on your local news network, on your cable news network. If they do talk about it, they're not gonna go into depth on it like that, because they whole focus is there's a problem and we're gonna get it fixed. They don't want to focus on how bad the problem really is and who might have already been affected by it. You know what I mean? Now, typically in this culture of ours, a lot of us is drinking bottled water already, but many of us still deal with the tap water. And then even if we're not dealing with the tap water to drink, we're doing everything else with it. Washing our dishes, washing our clothes, washing our bodies, washing our kids. There's stuff in the water that's alive. It's alive, yo.
Yeah, right there. That's good. Keep it right there. Keep it right there.
Shit, I'm gonna put my hand in.
Nobody so it's not. I don't even want to touch it. Wow. We demonstrating over here looking at it. Y'all see the bugs? Yeah. They like maggots. Oh, no. Shh. Can you go live? We're going live now.
Y'all tap in, y'all. Our water in Texas is now contaminated with parasites. If y'all in Texas, please do not drink the water. The water is now contaminated in Texas, y'all. They are sending warnings out telling people do not drink the water.
Sir, please share this.
Do not brush your teeth with the water. Do not wash your face with the water. So pretty much they tell y'all to run the water to keep the pipes from freezing. But yeah, the water in Texas now has parasites, y'all. Do not drink the water. Please share this video.
Put the camera on.
It is very important.
Put the light on.
Do not drink the water, y'all.
So y'all folks can see this is actually coming out of our water, y'all.
This is coming out the faucet, y'all.
Oh, need to focus. It'll focus. Hold on, let me see.
If y'all in Texas, do not drink the water.
They said we can't even wash our face with the water.
They said don't wash your face, don't brush your teeth, do not drink the water, boil it if you have to for those that has power. If y'all have bottled water, if y'all have the Nestle delivery water, please drink that water, y'all. These people is out here trying to kill us.
There you go. We ain't got no bugs to put in here.
Texas is in a state of emergency. They is trying to kill us.
Oh, man. Some folks say we can't wash our face with the water. Look at that.
If y'all are in the state of Texas, do not drink this water.
We got the temperature zone.
This is the water now in Texas, y'all.
And we don't even know. Yep. And we
full of parasites.
The water over there dripping.
If y'all in Texas, y'all do not drink this water.
Sure, y'all folks know.
And I put that as a caption on there.
Oh, I got plenty of, let me show them, let me look. I got plenty of these, friend. I got plenty of these. This almost empty. I got all my family over here because they licensed. Stuff had went out of their apartment and stuff. So, girl, we really deep, y'all. But, you know, we was just sitting here making videos and just trying to make the best out of this. And then when we got the message to check our water, to not use the water, to boil it for 5 minutes, we just wanted to check it. And so this is what we came up with. I don't know what the hell this is. They're telling us not to even wash our face with it.
I don't even know if that die if you boil it.
Yep, this is why they telling us we can't wash our face.
This is terrible.
These folks in Texas know. I need to tag that post that they had. Oh, can't just I need to.
Hello?
It's fine. That's my alarm thing. It's cool. Yeah, y'all check it out. Hold up. This the water, Texas water, y'all. They already got out almost everybody electricity out. Just thank God mine went out. Mine stayed up.
It's like they just living on. It's like they just
And
hatching
yeah,
on
this
top
just
of
a
them.
nut.
Show it from the top.
Show it from the top. Oh yeah, this show is good. Oh my God.
They said that's maggots.
Yeah, I don't know what it's turning out to be, but they told me.
Maggots.
What is this?
It's like they like the size of a micro.
Like, yo, like
You barely can see them.
2021. And they just swimming.
Y'all, if y'all see this close up, it's like a little piece of dust. It ain't even, they barely even visible.
y'all make sure y'all tap in and share this video and warn people, do not drink this water in Texas.
Yeah, it's fucked up out here. But y'all, I can try. Yeah, we're gonna keep showing y'all this, letting y'all know, so y'all keep sharing. So we got this right now. So I got plenty of buckets of this, y'all. So we good, but it's plenty more people that live in Texas we got to worry about. So let them folks know, man. They sending a message out, but they ain't sending it out quick enough. Hold on, I can't. Hold on, too much light.
You can see them good.
Oh my God. Y'all want to go stock up on y'all some water. Do not drink that water.
Ain't no water left in the stores for them to stock up on.
Yep, y'all, this just Texas water. They sending out messages, but they ain't sending them out
They
quick enough.
swimming. I see they on thing. They tell whatever.
They sent us a message out to most people or whatever, whoever, I don't know, to just boil the water for 5 minutes. Before we use it, don't wash our face or anything with it. So we just decided, shit, ain't nothing else going on. We're going to check out the water. We put the water in here and this is what we getting. And it they barely even visible. Like if we didn't have the light on it right now, take the light off. You can't see it. Look at that. You can't even see it. You take it. Now look, now you put the light, now put the light back on it. Now put the light back on and there they go again. So people out here actually drinking it because they probably ain't even got no social media or nothing to even check to even know that this going on. We don't know what these little things don't do to people, but man, it's bad. Look, look, cut the water off, Kentara. Show them how they can't even
Show
see
them
it.
this corner over here. See if they can see it.
I can see, yeah. What? Like what?
No, up here at the top.
At the top?
Yeah, that back corner over there.
Hold up. Let me see. Nah. Oh, hold on. My phone still rotate this one. Hold up. Where is it? Hold on, I can't. It ain't zooming in right there. Let me go back. Go back on top. She's trying to get y'all to see some in this corner. Oh, over there. Okay, hold on. Yeah, they still floating. I still see them floating.
She got 54 views from this.
This is so freaking nasty. And just to think if folks ain't even got social media to know what's going on, they wouldn't even know. Let me show y'all how the difference is. So y'all look at the buzz now. I'm going to show y'all if y'all was actually drinking this cup of water, what would be going on. Cut the lights off on it for a second. Look at that. You don't see nothing. Look at the background. You don't see too much of nothing floating
You don't
around.
even swim floating over the white part of the sticker.
Not even on the black part. Go back in on it. Yeah, sure. Just let these folks know. I don't know what's going on with this water out here, but hell, they ain't got food in the grocery store out here. They got folks out here sleeping in the cars. These folks got folks out here sleeping in the cars.
His hands was almost frozen.
Folks electricity out. Now they talking about pipes busting and you get contaminated water. So whatever this, they ain't say what's it's contaminated with, but as you can see, whatever this is, the particles so small so you barely even know what, you know what I'm saying? I don't drink that no way. We got the clear water. We got the clean water over here. Y'all make sure y'all folks in Texas know.
You see it at the bottom? Look at the bottom.
Look at the bottom right corner, y'all. Look at the bottom down there. What happened?
Calling my phone.
Hold on, y'all. Watch. Hold on. Somebody calling her phone. Watch this. Let me show y'all something. Look at that right bottom corner of that cup right there. Look at that. They even, oh my God, I don't know if they multiplying. I don't know what the hell they doing and what they here for. Look like they'll eat up somebody's insides though. Look, this the right corner, bottom corner, y'all. What's that queen? Out there. Hold on, she getting some out, yeah. We got our water running so on freeze. So look.
Look, they running some more water in there so everybody can see.
They got bugs in the water.
Hold on.
Ooh. Let everybody know. That's what I'm trying to call everybody so they can let everybody know. Okay.
It been like that. Water been like that.
That's tell them to get a thing of water.
Oh, real good for you.
I've been like that.
No, it don't look like that. Like how you turn around.
Dang. They're trying to kill us out here. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm trying to tell y'all folks, do not drink this water anywhere in Texas, DFW area. I don't know how far it's out, but man, can't cook with it. They said don't even wash your face with it.
Look at them dashing through
I ain't gonna wash my face to the damn thing over with.
Could y'all please share that and somebody let us know what's in this water?
Y'all sure? Y'all, somebody knows some scientific shit. Let us know what's really going on. We're gonna get to the bottom of this, y'all, but until then, we just trying to make awareness to y'all folks out here. We don't want need no other corona, no COVID shit. This probably how they spreading COVID. This probably how they spreading COVID. There might be some COVID shit. We don't even know. We just catching them. Probably spraying that shit through them little shits right there. You don't never know. Let me just show them down here in his bottom. Make sure it's a rinsing and ain't drinking his mama. Look at all that at the bottom, y'all. Just look at that.
Make sure it's a rinsing and not drinking.
Y'all sure this. Make sure y'all folks get a word in his mind. You got babies out here drinking and we don't know if it's eating up your intestines. It might be eating at your lungs. Reason why these folks can't breathe. Everybody hollering COVID. We don't know what's going on, but hey.
Ooh, they really moving it.
We're doing different lights and different angles so y'all can see.
That's what they look like tap holes.
Hold it so they can see from the top of it. Wow, I can get this blunt.
Hey, Tay.
Yeah, hold it. Yeah, make sure. Oh, yeah, cool. You got a good view right there. You did good. Look at that. Oh, my God.
They is trying to kill us, y'all. They definitely got to be trying to kill us. Not only is people out here without power, without food, now they can't even drink water. This is ridiculous.
They don't know. Whoever that you know, tell all of them not get up chewing that water and do not take no bath from that damn.
Who that man? We can't get the ice out the food.
Do have bugs.
This been this water clean out. How the fields. Yeah, check it out. Got parasites in the water. Yeah, and believe it or not, they talking about the pipes busting out into boil the water for 5 minutes. But check this out. That could be true. That could all be true. But
would they even? What? If you boil it, would it even kill it?
Would it kill it? I think here go the thing is that probably been around. That's probably the shit that's bringing COVID out here. Got folks lungs and shit getting attacked, feeling attacked. You never know, man. This shit crazy. Throw the whole pot out. This probably got these folks in lungs getting attacked. They calling it COVID. That's COVID right there, problem. Y'all, seriously. This shit real out here. These folks out here doing everything. You see that fake ass snow? Go do the snow, show them the snow.
Y'all, we're definitely in a state of emergency.
Go get a ball of snow, show these folks the snow. Go get a ball of snow. I'm finna show y'all something else for the ones that ain't seen it. Let me show y'all the snow for the ones that ain't seen. These folks ain't playing. And I ain't gonna say no names of who ain't playing, but y'all know. Look at that.
They mastering the snow though. At first when you used to burn the snow, it used to be kind of plastic and burn, but now it don't even burn. It don't drip when you melt it enough.
Right. We're gonna come here with some snow. Show y'all some snow.
They mastering
show y'all some of these folks is off the chain out here.
Put the snow in there and see what happens.
No, look, no, give me the.
Don't drink that water, y'all. Get y'all some bottled water. She finna show y'all something else in just a second. Until then, I'm finna get y'all in a little deeper on this while she getting this snow.
And explain to y'all what's going on.
She just bottling up the snow, showing y'all.
It was about.
She just bottling it up.
It was about what 8-9 years ago. Probably about 10 years ago.
Look at that.
Where they did a video that came out with fake snow. The snow actually burned and turned to plastic. Well, y'all, guess what? This year, they got a little bad at it. It just burned. It don't melt. It just burned.
Look at this. This don't make no sense. Y'all do not drink this water. And even if you in another city, y'all might want to check y'all water. This might not be due to the storm. This might be due to some shit they put out for COVID. You never know. But let me show y'all this right quick.
It melt in your hand.
Show this. Let me show y'all something. Look at this right quick. And then I'm finna put it back on these parasites that they put out in this water. Now look, this the snow. She the one that made a snowball from outside. Y'all check this out for the ones I ain't never seen. This real fire now.
It burns, but it doesn't melt.
It's not gonna melt.
Look,
Like, and then
real fire.
Then we gonna show y'all the real ice, the real solid ice.
Get a piece of real ice. Show them what ice supposed to do. Man, this shit can't be real out here. These folks trying to kill us. Keep it right there quick. I'm going up under a little bit. Look, I ain't even worried about my phone getting wet because it ain't even melted. Look at that. Ice. It burned, but look. But
They
it never
mastering
melted.
it. Even when you touch it, it's not even wet.
It ain't even wet. Now look at real ice. Huh? Now show them right quick before we go back and show y'all this contaminated water. Now burn some real ice. That's the ice cube. That's the ice thing. This how the ice thing burnt, y'all. Burnt the hole through it. Not one drip, not one nothing on this thing. This snow from outside. This snow from outside.
It's actually still like powder wax.
And this real ice. This is what ice supposed to do. Let me show y'all what these folks got going on. Don't burn your nails.
Or let me hold it.
Look, see, that's what real water. That's enough. Don't burn your nails. But them just showing y'all these folks out here on some other stuff. Put the light back on this water. Yeah, if y'all in Texas, do not drink this water.
And the snow.
Who do you want to
Don't eat the snow. Do not eat.
Don't eat the snow. We don't know what's in the snow. It ain't real.
Like that white.
Put the light on this sound. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all these. This little stuff. Put the light on this sound. Hold on, y'all. Let me show y'all. Cause y'all look. See right here, you can't see nothing. It's like regular drinking water. Regular drinking water. Now look, check this out. We put the light on it because we was told to not drink the water out here in Texas. We was told to boil it for 5 minutes to decontaminate, because it's contaminated, to decontaminate it. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get to. But yeah, so we just happen to want to look at the water and see what's really in the water and what the water looking like, because we bored. We deep in here because everybody electricity out. So we deep in here just having a good time and trying to make the best out of this. So we just want to be experimental, and there we go. So look, check this out. Look over the top how this, look over the top. Y'all do not drink this water. These folks trying to kill us. And we ain't saying it might not just be in Texas, so you might need to check your water anywhere. Put the light on it. Because that might be what's bringing COVID. Shit. Y'all think these folks out here own something. Y'all have to check it out. Saying this real disgusting. Look in the corner of it. Just piles of it just moving. Look, and y'all, you cannot see it. It's like, if y'all could see it, look at that, it just disappeared. Look, it just disappeared. And if y'all could actually see it in person like we see it, it's like just a little piece of dust that might be in your water that you'll probably still be drinking, because you know it's just a little particle from the air or whatever. Shit crazy. They're trying to kill us out here.
Y'all please share this video. Let everybody know that Texas is in a state of an emergency.
Do not drink the water. And I know they ain't going to be mad at me for telling y'all, but here they sent it out and told us do not drink it. Boil it for 5 minutes. We ain't boiling it. We got real water over here.
So y'all please share this video. Let everybody know that Texas is in a state of emergency. People don't have food here. People doesn't have electricity here. People is freezing to death here. Even the people that has cars, they can't even go back out and sit in their cars, charge their phones up, try to reach out to anybody because the gas stations are completely out of gas. The 87 gas has been told that it's frozen. They was only having 93 gas as well, and that gas is running out now. So, with that being said, people cannot even go in their cars to warm up.
Share this with y'all family members. Let them know.
This does not have any media attention. The people here in Texas is in a state of an emergency. Everybody in the state of Texas need help at this moment.
Man, folks out here sleeping in the cars. They out here being found frozen. But nah, this the bigger picture to me. You know what I'm saying? Because this probably was killing off millions of us, and we don't know. And I hope these folks don't tap in on me, but y'all know what's going on. I'm just trying to bring
Don't give y'all dogs this water.
Man, I hope y'all got fresh water out there. Then they even said, y'all, you cannot even wash your face with this water. So don't think it's safe just because you ain't ingesting it. These folks told us do not wash our face or come in contact with this water. That's what we was told. Yep, Nicole, you in Texas, do not drink their water. Our water is contaminated. Get you some water out your sink. Look at it with the lights on it.
In Arlington, Nicole.
We in Arlington, but they sent it out for a Texas state of emergency. They sent a message out for Texas state of emergency. Everybody must boil their water. They said pipes been busting. But here's the thing, y'all. If that probably ain't even from the busting. This shit probably come from what's spreading that damn COVID shit. Who knows? I don't know. I'm just talking, but shit, I'm tuned in now. Cause I ain't never seen no shit like this in all my life. Look at it, they just swimming. Y'all, it's so small. We cut the light off, y'all wouldn't be able to see it. Yeah, Nicole, they ain't say Arlington. They said Texas, state of emergency. Just check your water anyway, because this might be something that don't even come from the pipes busting. My pipes ain't busting. My pipes ain't busting. Mine's work. But I'm just saying, check and see. Make sure y'all, regardless of the storm and all that, put all that shit aside. Check your water. It's probably be what's spreading COVID. Let's see if we can come up with this shit together.
And I'm not in for. I'm in for away, but I'm in.
That's crazy.
Yeah, okay. She probably made a mistake and did that. But yeah, just check y'all water all over the world. Whoever watching, I don't care. It ain't nothing but 100-some viewers, but shit. Check your water.
Please make sure y'all share this video. If y'all have family out here in the Texas area, please make sure y'all showing this video.
Nah, share it with everybody, because guess what? It might not be just Texas. This might be, like I said, some shit that's spreading COVID. Check y'all water. I just want to know. Yep, check y'all water. I just want to know. Y'all let me know. Somebody tap in. Somebody see can y'all check y'all water right now and let me know if it's in y'all water. Now, you got to put the light on it, because if ain't no light on it, I'm talking about like a flashlight. If ain't no flashlight, we can't see it. So check y'all water. Somebody tap in. Let me know if y'all seeing the same thing.
Even put some in here,
Don't matter where you at. Just check it.
You see it in here?
Yeah, you still can see it. You can
They
still see
in
it.
there.
Can you see it on the camera?
Mm-hmm. I can see it.
The bottle just make it a little more clear.
Put on the opposite side.
Somebody said some in their water.
For real?
Oh my God, yeah. That's what I'm trying to
So Indigo Kelly, what area are you in?
Yeah, I think she is some part of Texas though, but yeah, check. Oh, see, we got somebody saying there's some in their water. Y'all check this water. Share this live.
They can have like to see it, or they can turn your light.
Yeah, look. Save your folks, man. We don't know if this is COVID getting spread around like this.
Don't drink
and
this
just
water.
don't happen. They had to just put out an alert, and we just nose and curious over here.
So Indigo and Wiley.
Yeah. I think she stay like an hour away. Yeah, her house like an hour away.
Y'all make sure y'all sharing this video and alerting people not to drink this water.
Yeah. And then, like, yeah, we finna show y'all this snow trick for the ones that went right here. For the ones that went right here, y'all missed this snow. Let me show y'all how they got this snow right now.
For y'all that did see it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Tamika said in her water too, y'all. We got people saying this in their water. Let y'all folks know, man. We trying to bring awareness. This snow out here on us. I ain't gonna never say no names because I don't want them to come back to get me, but I'm gonna bring awareness, man, when we see it. So she going to get some snow now. I'm gonna show y'all how this snow don't even melt without. Look, particles. Everybody tuning in saying they got it in their water. Some of these folks ain't even. Some of these folks an hour away from me. That's in the water, y'all. Without the light, you won't even see the particles floating around like this. You won't even see the things swimming around like this. Hold on. Put your light on here, Quita. Her light just went off. Put your light on here so they can see it. Hold on, y'all. Let me get the lights for the ones I can't see. But right here, you can't see it. It looks like regular drinking water. Put the light on here, somebody. Hold on, y'all. We're finna get some light on here so y'all can hear. Folks told me saying they light flash.
Keith, turn that light on over there.
Nah, give me a flashlight. You can't see it with regular light.
Get that light right there. Get that light right there, Kenny.
No, you can't. Give me a flashlight. You can't see it with regular light. Hold on, y'all. See the water look clear now. Look clear. Get y'all the flashlight again. Show y'all for the ones that just coming. Hold up. Hold up. Let me get this zoomed in. I don't know if it's floating around from the pipe busting or floating around from how they been spraying that damn lawn killing shit. But y'all check this. I want y'all to check this out too. Just a second. Hold on. How we do this? Okay, that's not gonna put you right. That ain't floating, y'all. They swimming. They're swimming like swimming particles. Man, you can't even see with the light out. Hold on. They told us not to drink this water. They told us to boil this water for 5 minutes. The water gets still again. But while she getting the water still, y'all, let me show y'all what this ice do for the ones that I ain't never seen.
Drink that water or eat that snow. Here.
Don't eat that snow. Everybody, y'all folks like that snow. Don't eat that snow. Look, for snowball.
Ain't no water.
Snowball, y'all. Hold on. Tag some people real fast. Tag some people so they can see this.
Put the light on the snowball.
So y'all, about 10 years ago, they came up with a video. People out burning the snow, and the snow was turning into plastic. Well, here we go today.
All right, man. I took up enough of y'all time. I just wanted to put this on your radar. Once again, our hearts, our thoughts, our prayers are with our family, friends, and brothers and sisters out in Texas. Y'all stay safe, stay healthy, hold on to each other because that's all we got right here, right now. And if ain't nothing else showing you that what y'all living through right now is a testament to that. Ain't nothing. It's bleak as Memphis bleak out there, like I say, babe. It's dark, it's cold, it's the cold winter. Winter is coming. Winter is here. It's here for them and it's real for them. You know what I mean? So, and if y'all got any way to provide, if y'all in the surrounding places, like Texas is your next door neighbor, like Jersey and Connecticut is mine, and y'all got any extra anything, get it over there, babe. Get it over there, man. Find out who you gotta get it to. What's the how they doing it? Get it over there. Get involved, man. We gotta take care of each other. You know what I mean? I'm gonna leave y'all with that. This is Stunny Brown for the News Flash Network. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe, tap in, share, hit the alarm for the notifications, the bell, everything. Stay tuned and tell a friend to tell a friend. Spread the word, man. We gotta let each other know what's happening. If you ain't getting it from your local news, if you ain't hearing it on the block, it's us. We gotta be the change that we want. We gotta be the change that we're looking for. Tap in, check this video out, man. Spread the word. Spread the word. Let them know. Yo, Texas, stay safe, man. We love y'all. Peace.
I'm alive, so it's time to die. I'm front line when it's time to ride, yeah.